All right, hi everyone. Welcome to Information Systems 3083 Spreadsheet Analysis Spring 2024. My name is Brian Vickers. I'll be your instructor for this class. We're going to start by going over the syllabus, and then I'm going to show you the layout of the course on Blackboard. So to start with, Brian Vickers is me. Email address right here. That's the best way to get a hold of me. My phone number is listed. That's my office in Tahlequah. I will probably not be there very much this semester. So again, best way to get a hold of me is via email. When you do reach out via email, please write the name of the course. It can be IS3083 or spreadsheet analysis, either one of those things. Write that in the subject line. That will help to for me to sort out the email and what you're talking about and get back to you as soon as possible. I am teaching 6 classes this semester with over 200 students, so I may not know exactly what you're talking about right away, and that will definitely help make it click if you could just include the name of the course in the subject line. Typical office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 2. I can make other times available via appointment. Reach out to me and we can set up an appointment with Zoom. I do have an office in Broken Arrow campus in Tahlequah, so if we need to meet in person, we can. But typically for this class, we would meet over Zoom. This is an online asynchronous course. That means we do not have any dedicated meeting times. I'm going to have everything laid out in various learning modules within the course on Blackboard. Everything's going to be due in a couple of big lumps. I'm going to have 2 problem sets where you're going to turn in one of them 3 weeks from now, and then another one 3 or so weeks after that. But no dedicated meeting time. All of the recordings that are on Blackboard through the various learning modules will link you to videos I've recorded and uploaded to YouTube, and that will be how the lecture is delivered. So this course is all about teaching you Excel and Google Sheets spreadsheet software. We're going to work on some assignments in both of those things. The first section of problem sets will deal with Excel and Google Sheets, and then the second one will just be Excel only. Using spreadsheets to present data visually, whether that's in a interactive table, whether it's in a chart or a graph, whether you're making some sort of really simple script that will automate something by clicking a button and have it sort data for you. All these things can be accomplished with various spreadsheet software tools. So this is, there we go. There are 9 modules, although some of them kind of overlap. The modules will either have a discussion activity, a problem set contribution, some sort of Q&A, or your final project. There's also a student learning assessment. And what that is every instructor who is teaching this class, one section of this class, has a learning assessment assigned to it because it's one of the core classes within our business administration majors. And so to ensure that the student learning outcomes, which are listed here, are covered, regardless of who that professor is, there is one overall assessment that'll be worth 5% of your grade that will also be completed. We'll go over that when we go over the schedule a little later in this video. For this class, you will have to have access to Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets, both of those things, not one or the other, but both of them. Microsoft Excel is provided to you for free. You can download Office 365, which is the latest version of Microsoft Office, which includes Excel 365. There is a link here in the syllabus. There is also a link, I emailed it out to everybody earlier in the week, or by the time you're watching this, it would be last week. You can download directly from Microsoft. Again, there's a link there, and then you can log in with your NSU student email account in order to qualify for that. If you don't have a home computer that can install Microsoft Office, that is going to be a little challenging for you, but you can always use the computer labs at any of our campuses 24 hours a day. To get in after hours, you just have to swipe your student ID. They're located in the Business and Technology College on Broken Arrow and Tahlequah campus. And then for Google Sheets, you'll just have to make sure that you are logged in on whatever browser you use. If you use Chrome or Firefox, that would be preferable. If you're using Internet Explorer or whatever Microsoft's web browser is called now. Don't know. I've uninstalled it a while ago. I primarily use Chrome or Firefox. But as long as whatever browser you're using, make sure you're logged in with your NSU account before you go to Google Sheets, because you'll need to be able to share those files with other NSU users, people that are on the same network as you. If you're using your personal Gmail account, that won't work. You won't be able to share it with the right people that you need to share to. So make sure you're using your NSU account for that. We'll go over that a little bit more during the videos when it comes time to start working on that. Here are the assignments you'll be completing. There are 2 discussion activities. I use video discussions. I use a website called flip.com. You're going to record a video of maybe 1 to 3 minutes in length. Then you're going to take a link to that video. You're going to copy and paste that link onto the discussion board in Blackboard. So you'll complete it on flip.com, but then you'll post a link on Blackboard for you to receive your grade. There are 2 of those. They're going to happen in weeks 4 and at the end of week 7. We'll turn those in. Again, I've got the schedule at the very end of this syllabus. But you'll turn those in to Blackboard. You'll do all your commentary on Blackboard, but the recording itself will take place on flip.com. There are 2 problem sets. This is where the bulk of your grade is going to come from. They each have 6 parts. You can complete all those parts in either Excel or on Google Sheets, or both for the first one, and you'll turn it in all at one time in the assigned module learning module folder that's described in this schedule. And so each of those is worth 300 points. It wouldn't be possible to pass the class with the required grade unless you complete these and do well on them. So that's the bulk of the class. That's 60% of your total grade is working in Excel and Google Sheets for these problem sets. There's also a final project which will showcase your knowledge you've learned, which is also going to be completed in Excel. That's going to be turned in the final week, on Wednesday of the final week at the latest. The details of that will be made available to you at the beginning of week 7, end of week 6. So you'll have about a week and a half, 2 weeks to get that done. Student learning assessment, that's going to be information on that will be in the module 8 folder. But I'll make a separate announcement about that a little bit later in the semester when that's ready to go. That's being finalized by all of the professors who teach this class to come up with one assessment for all of them. All of this adds up to 1,000 points. So you can easily view what your grade percentage is to match up with the grade you're hoping to get. 90% or above would be an A, so that'd be 900 points. 80 to 89.9% would be a B, so 800 to 899 points. Make it pretty simple there. If some sort of outside unforeseen issue does come up that would require maybe assignment to be canceled or exempted, and the total points no longer adds up to 1,000, maybe I get rid of one of the parts of the problem set for whatever reason, maybe there's an internet outage or something, or whatever we decide to do. Just know that the 1,000-point scale is a guideline, but ultimately your grade is based on a percentage of points earned compared to points possible. So if there are fewer points possible, then it's not your grade out of 1,000 anymore, it's your grade out of 900, 950, or whatever that might be. I haven't had that come up before, but it's just in there as a fail-safe. Again, email, best way to contact me. However, the assignments will not be accepted via email. Maybe you're working on something and I have you send me the Excel file so that we can see what might not be working correctly. Or perhaps you've got an issue with the Google Sheet. I might have you sending me a link to that, but that's not your submission. You still have to submit it on Blackboard or I cannot assign a grade. I give you plenty of notice and plenty of time when everything's due. I do not accept late work. If you don't turn it in on time, you're going to get 0% credit for that assignment. So plenty of notice, plenty of time to get it done. Plagiarism and cheating. Just know that I have no tolerance for that whatsoever. There's no additional warnings. This is the warning. You'll get a 0% on the assignment. Fortunately, we don't have too many writing assignments in this class, so no real opportunities, hopefully, to plagiarize. But In some of the assignments, you're going to be giving some artistic freedom on how to set things up. If it looks as though you are turning in the same assignment as somebody else without accreditation or whatever, if you copy someone else's work, let's say that that would constitute cheating. So again, 0%, no additional warnings for that. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and scroll down to the course calendar. So what you'll see in the first 3 modules is that the assignments and all those are problem set 1s, parts 1 through 6. So those are going to be made available to you starting here in the first week, but the due date's not until February 4th. So you'll have a total of 3 weeks to get that done. It'll be due on Sunday, February 4th by 11:59 p.m. You'll turn in 2 things. The first thing you're going to turn in is an Excel workbook that has multiple tabs on it that you completed parts 1, 3, and 5 on that. And then parts 2, 4, and 6, the even number ones, they're all going to be done on a Google Sheet workbook, again, with multiple tabs. So you'll just submit a link to that in the text portion of your submission, and then you'll upload the file as well. So that'll be for problem set 1. The week after that, we've got a discussion/reflection where we're going to look back on things, comparing and contrasting Excel to Google Sheets. There'll be a video discussion. We'll turn that in a week later on February the 11th. And then we will start in with problem set 2 straight away. And I'm going to make all of this available to you right away, so you can do everything at your own pace except for the discussion board. So the discussion board will only be open for a 1-week period. So that'll be open from Monday through Sunday of this week. Again, discussion board number 2, the same thing. It'll be due on March 3rd, but it'll open up that Monday of that final week. So the module numbers, there's 9 module numbers because I have it separated out into folders. This is an 8-week class, so this really takes place during week 7. This turn-in takes place during week 4, but these next 3 modules kind of overlap that week 4 at the start of it. So you've got three sections, but this is all one assignment. You're going to turn in the entire workbook, 1 Excel submission on February 25th for your second problem set. Then that student learning assessment will be due on March 3rd, along with a second discussion board. And then you have a few more days to finalize your project. You should be working on all of it during that time. But your final project will be turned in by Wednesday, March 6th. And then that gives me enough time to get your grades back to you on Friday the 8th. I'd like to have grades back to you as soon as I can on that final. Don't want you guys worried about what your final grade is on the class for too long. All right, let's look at Blackboard real quick. So best place to start is start here. You're going to get a link to this video, which you're hopefully watching right now. Some information about the course and some information about me. The syllabus page is right here. Note, we don't have any assignments to do until the 3rd week is the submission for that assignment. Now, you'll be working on it right now, but I have to take attendance for online classes. And how that works is that you have to have some sort of interaction with the course. Logging on is not interaction. So how that's going to work for this first week is that this syllabus acknowledgement, you're going to need to click this link and complete. There's a 1-question quiz that says I've received and understand the syllabus. The syllabus is right here for you to download. Anytime you need a copy of it, you need to click this and acknowledge that you received the syllabus no later than Sunday, the 25th. That's not right. Sunday the 21st. I think I'm wrong again. What's Sunday? Sunday the 21st. That's right. Sunday the 21st by 11:59. You have to complete this syllabus acknowledgement. I'm going to turn in the attendance report on Monday, the 22nd. If you have not completed the syllabus acknowledgement, I've got to mark you absent. So please make sure you get on that right away. I'm going to be making several announcements throughout the week and reaching out via email to remind you about that to get that done. All the announcements will be listed here, and then you'll also get a copy of that in your email. I sent it out as well. Learning modules folder has all of them listed by with all the assignments separated out along with the due dates for everything. So keep it all nice in one place. There's some resources here on how to accomplish various things in Excel, just in case it might help you. Your discussion board link is right here. You click on that for the submission of your 2 discussion board activities. And then your migrate section right here. which will keep a tally of your total points throughout the semester. All right, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out any time of the day. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb when I go to sleep, so don't worry if you're a night owl and you have a question at 3 a.m. You can send the email. I'm just not going to get to it until my office hours start in the morning. I highly recommend not waiting until Sunday that the assignments due, because these are a little time consuming and you just won't get it done on time. You'll also have a tough time getting a hold of me on Sunday evenings. So please, the sooner the better that you get started, the sooner the better that you reach out. I'm here to help you out and get you through this class, but don't sabotage yourself by waiting too long to get started. So I hope you have a great semester. I look forward to interacting with you guys. Take care.